So we just had 4 weeks of whirlwind busyness. We and then we had the wedding, and we had the celebrations, the Sheva Brachos, the few nights of celebration after that, and then we flew back to Texas. And it was a fascinating trip because nothing went the way I thought it would go. I took all my books, all my Sorim with me. I said, you know what? In any case, most of my teaching now is going on via Zoom, via the phone, via the web, whatever it is, recording videos. I said, we'll just keep on doing that. Keep on going full force ahead. And instead of doing that in Texas, I'll do that in New York. I'll get into a routine, get into a schedule. And I learned a few things along the way. First of all, I failed miserably at that. It was a dismal failure. I did not record a single video while I was in New York. I recorded one audio message, and I did study with some of the people I studied with. Most of them I did not. Most of the teaching I did not do. What happened over here? Why did I fail? And what did I take from all this? So first of all, it's great to fail. I want to tell you an amazing concept from Rav Tzadok of Lublin. Rav Tzadok of Lublin, one of the Hasidic masters, says that every person has something unique we're here to contribute to the world. We have something unique talents, strengths, wisdom, insights. How do we know what it is that I'm here to bring to the world? Rav Tzadok says the place you want to look is where you fail. Look at your failures. See, we naturally are very embarrassed of our failures. Whatever it is that we did wrong, we failed in our relationships, we failed at business, we failed spiritually, we failed our commitments. It's embarrassing, it's humiliating. We don't want to talk about it, we don't want to acknowledge it, we try to deny it, we try to cover it over, make believe it's not there. Mistake. Terrible mistake. Says Rav Tzadok, love your failures. Because who knows you best? You know who knows you best? Your Yetzer Hara. Your negative side of yourself knows you best. And your Yetzer Hara knows what your unique greatness is that's waiting to be brought out into the world. And he says, I gotta distract you from that. I gotta take you to misuse that. I gotta get you away from that. If you go away from that, you'll never achieve your purpose. And then I, the Yetzer Hara, the negative side has won. So he gets you to fail, and he gets you to distort exactly what your greatest strength is. Says Rav Tzadok, look at where you fail and love those failures, because if you can redirect that energy, you're gold. You're unstoppable. So that's step number one. Look at where you fail. So one of the things I looked at was that I realized I was trying to be non-human, uber-human. I had just spent 5 months in Plano during Corona, some of it during lockdown, some of it during getting back to resuming to schedule, keeping the community safe, teaching, trying to keep people inspired, studying with many people, many more than I studied with on a daily basis before Corona. And I realized that I'm exhausted. And I've been so scripted and scheduled, I need a break. I need mindlessness. And now, that's something that I had a really hard time when I saw other people just have mindless ways of relaxing. And particularly men. I think men need that mindless way of relaxing more than anything else, more than women, which is why they tend to sit in front of a television and just switch, play with the remote, going from channel to channel, not even knowing what they're watching, because it's just the mindlessness that they need. The Xbox. I remember the shock when a couple of years ago an intelligent, middle-aged, successful student of mine said that he likes playing the Xbox. I was like, what? You're not 13. Where's this coming from? But he needed that mindlessness. I still don't love the idea, but at least I have some understanding of where it's coming from. So I learned that I also need some of that. I need unscripted, unscheduled time. I need to relax. I need to read a book about whatever it is. I need to just chill out, hang out on the couch with my family. And learning that I'm human and that I have these needs, I think was very healthy and very good. I also learned that I love being home. I remember many years ago, my Aunt Leah, who I hope Aunt Leah is watching this video, told me about a friend of hers who was older than her. So suffice it to say, this woman was not young. This woman told her it was Erev Pesach. It was right before Passover. This woman called Aunt Leah and said, I'm going away to a hotel with my family for a week and a half for the entire Passover for 10 days. There's going to be wonderful food, wonderful ambiance. I'll be there with my children and grandchildren, and there'll be wonderful activities and shows and entertainment. And you know what? While I'm waiting for the cab to pick me up to take me there, I already can't wait to be home. And I laughed. I said, that's so sad. But you know what? We went to New York and we spent time with family. And we went out to eat in outdoor restaurants. And we had a house that my sister-in-law found for us around the corner from her. We had a place to stay, and we spent time with all sorts of different people and celebrations. And there's part of me that said, I can't wait to get back to my own bed, to my own home, to my own table, my own rhythm, my own schedule. And I just love being home. And I'm so grateful to be home now. I'm sitting, you can't necessarily see in the video, but I've got piles of Sfarim, piles of books here. This morning, we started studying with my study partner at 6:35 a.m., and then I had another one after that. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have more slowly adding each day, more study partners, which if you'd like to study with me, just let me know. Send me a text, and hopefully we can figure out a time. If not in person, by phone, by Zoom, whatever it is. And I just love it. I'm so grateful. And I realized, we have it all here. Maybe not everything, but so much. What we need and what we want and what will help us grow and what brings us joy is right here. We spend much time in our lives looking out there. If only then. Someone once pointed out that we spend so much time when you're in high school, you say, when I finish school, then I'll be happy. And then summer vacation comes and drags on and on, especially this year. Any high schooler knows how long summer vacations dragged on. When summer vacation finally ends, then I'll be happy. When I go off to college, then I'll be happy. When I get done with college, then I'll be happy. When I get into a relationship, then I'll be so happy. When I get out of this relationship, I'll be so happy. And we go on. And if we don't stop it, then the next stage is when I retire, then I'll be happy. And what's next? When I pass away, what's next? And then I'm going to be happy? That's terrible. The opportunity is right now. Seize the moment right now. Now, everything is great right now. Even with the challenges, even with Corona, even with some of us being forced to stay home, even with all the side collateral challenges that come along with it. Life is wonderful. Life is beautiful. Realize all the good that we have right now in our lives, all that's wonderful. Seize the moment and truly feel the joy and the simcha that will help us grow. Have a wonderful evening.